Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by. Thank you for making Gulf Coast Weather Solutions one of your go-to sources for weather around the clock. From heavy downpours and severe storms to winter weather and the tropics, we've got you covered with accurate, reliable forecasts you can trust.
Next week is starting to look a little bit more stormy.
But look what's moving into the state of Texas.
Gulf Coast Weather Solutions.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostwick. We're looking right now at our TAMCO live Doppler radar over the past couple hours, and we can see that we've had some showers and storms scattered across the area, but at this point, they're beginning to fizzle out, except for a few showers and storms right along the coast, and even they're kind of pushing a bit offshore at this time. But we can see that all the activity for the most part has died off, and we will continue to expect to see that continue to fade as the evening progresses. Now, if we look at our regional satellite and radar, we can see that over the past 4 hours, we had a lot of storms that were spreading across that region, but now at this time, we can see that they're all gradually beginning to fade. There are still some showers and storms around the Jackson region to our northeast, and also up to our north around Shreveport, there's still some storms ongoing, but elsewhere, it's not too active except over towards the Austin and San Antonio area and southwest Corpus Christi. Now, regional current temperatures, very nice out there at this time. 76 in Beaumont, 78 in Houston, 76 also in Lufkin, 75 in Alexandria. Just due to all the rain-cooled air, we can see that that's really helping our temperatures. Meanwhile, it's 90 in Wichita Falls, 89 in Little Rock, 98 in Laredo. Current local temperatures, we're looking at that they're right now in the mid 70s in general, with a few upper 70s scattered around. And our 24-hour temperature change a little bit cooler today than it was at this time yesterday, at about 4 degrees or so cooler in the Houston metro area, and then near about the same in the rest of Southeast Texas, with a little bit warmer over Lake Charles region. Now, our future cast coming up for tomorrow is actually going to be rather interesting. Right now, we can see that we have all the showers and storms that are mainly out in the Gulf. This model's kind of showing them around Cameron, but at this point, we can see that activity is even lower than this. But the important part is to notice that overnight, we don't have a lot of activity until about 3 or 4 in the morning, and then we begin to see activity flare up overnight. And as we get more into the morning, we'll see even more showers and storms. This is 8 a.m. tomorrow. If you're on your way to work in the morning, it's probably going to be pretty stormy, especially in the Houston metro region. It looks like around the Woodlands down towards Houston's downtown. It's going to be rather stormy coming up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., spreading east over towards High Island, over towards Sabine Pass. And we'll see that those showers and storms kind of continue off and on throughout the day, although coverage further north looks to be a little bit more limited, especially in southwest Louisiana. If you're around like Leesville up in that area, you may not see much rain at all for tomorrow, and we'll eventually see those showers and storms all completely die off by tomorrow evening. And as far as the Saharan dust outlook goes, sponsored by Switch Electric, showing you a little bit closer in view, you can see that the Saharan dust is actually already right now moving into our area, but you really can't see it just from all the clouds and rain we've been having, and it's been getting a bit mixed out. But watch as it kind of pushes in a bit more so over the next few days. You're certainly going to be able to see it by Thursday and to Friday. We have a bit more coming in as well on Saturday, when the dust will be even thicker. So we're going to have to deal with some Saharan dust for the next several days, and hotter temperatures as well along with it. But the Saharan dust may help filter some of the sunlight just a little bit to help with the temperatures, but still going to be hot this upcoming weekend. The development chances for the tropics are basically 0 for the Atlantic for the next 7 days. Just way too much wind shear and hostile conditions with Saharan dust out there at this time. And as far as atmospheric moisture goes, we can see you have a lot of atmospheric moisture to work with again for tomorrow, with a lot of dark pinks. So we expect heavy amounts of rain for tomorrow, but that's going to quickly fizzle out. And by Wednesday, we'll be seeing much lower concentrations of atmospheric moisture, allowing us to start to dry out. And by Thursday, we get into the greens, and that indicates even lower moisture amounts. Yellows starting to show up on Friday with a little bit coming back in Friday afternoon, so a small chance of rain there. But then Saturday, wow, we got some yellows and oranges pushing in. That's really going to indicate, that really indicates we have a lot of dry air coming in. But lows tonight, sponsored by Silsby Ford, are going to be in the low to mid 70s, actually a bit cooler tonight, and it even could see some upper 60s around St. Augustine and Hemphill due to all the rain we've seen. And then highs tomorrow, not going to be that warm, simply because we've had so much clouds and rain, only low 80s expected for highs, maybe 84 in Leesville and Oakdale, but that's going to be about it. And our 7-day outlook, it calls for heavy chance of rain tomorrow, our chance of heavy rain, I should say, for tomorrow at 90%. And then 50% on Wednesday, drying out Thursday, a small chance Friday, and then this weekend hot and dry. It looks like high pressure will be building in, and we will be having pretty warm temperatures up into the mid 90s, maybe even some upper 90s. Same for Lake Charles and Kinder. You can expect that those temperatures will be coming up after the rain stops Wednesday, and really not much of a chance of rain at all after Wednesday. So get ready. The hot weather is on the way. Make sure that you have the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app installed on your phone, though. For tomorrow, we will have more showers and storms, and it will give you those alerts about when rain is approaching, or any other types of alerts that we have as far as getting you those notifications like severe weather alerts, and also lightning, and also things like just keeping you well informed about when there's flash floods and things like that. So definitely a great tool to have on your phone. Also check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GulfCoastWX for our twice daily weather video updates for you, and our Facebook page at facebook.com/GulfCoastWeatherSolutions. All right, everyone, have a good evening, and check out Johnny's forecast in the morning.